The winner's bracket continues. OpTic Gaming facing off against Justice here on the main stage.
My first time playing OpTic was in 2015, my first year competing.
Envoy, the newcomer to the squad. Pressure hits and gets to everyone.
That OpTic team was FormaL, Scump, Karma, Crim. It was the beginning of their dynasty. It was not pretty. We ended up losing to them 4-1. It was probably the worst series I've probably ever played. That was my first memory, and it wasn't a good one.
Bang, bang, bang. Thank you very much.
I first heard about OpTic way back in the Model for 2 days. At first, they were just like a sniping clan with Predator, Hector, D-Treats, all those historic snipers. That's when I found like a new drive or a new passion, I guess you could say, for COD.
Throwing shoulders. Oh, he catches him. That's unbelievable.
He's the walking score streak.
Here he goes, baby.
But not from Envoy. Not from Envoy.
Story teams across the entire planet.
Going into the CDL, I was very uncertain of where I was going to land. I sure as hell didn't think I was going to land on OpTic.
Most pros, their goal is to join OpTic. I mean, it's like the Yankees of esports, you know what I'm saying? So it was like the one org I always wanted to play for, even when I was just a fan. It was definitely the one team I wanted to join.
The tempest of the young phenom. Is this where he ices it?
In the offseason of 2018, Seth and Crim at first approached me to join. I had other offers and stuff like that from other teams, but as soon as OpTic offered me, I was like, yeah. I didn't think twice about it, and then didn't look back.
Before this, I teamed with, a bunch of youngsters, a bunch of unknowns, and now I'm teaming with seasoned vets.
Dashy Envoy, FormaL, and Scum. OpTic need no introduction here in the Call of Duty world.
Seth and Matt have definitely changed the way I approach the game and just, a team as a whole.
Playing with those two guys, Seth and Matt, they just taught me so much about the games, ins and outs, how to approach certain matches, the right mindset to have, the way to go about practice. So they taught me a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your MVP, Dashy!
They've been through it all, they have that composure. They've been under the most pressure. They've won world championships, which, I have yet to do. So they have a lot of experience that can help me along the way.
But Scum, it does not matter. One of me, two of you, do not care.
I mean, they're two absolute beasts, and even to this day, they're beasts. People ask them all the time if they're almost done, but those guys are still putting up, crazy numbers, carrying me to some point.
The response from Dashy, a thing of beauty.
Playing for OpTic, I mean, I played on different organizations. It's not the same at all. It's just like a different level of expectations.
I had to take it in strides at first. You had to get used to everything, but I don't think the pressure gets to me at all. I think I perform under that pressure even more.
Obviously, the pressure from the fan base, just everyone's watching or wants you to win. And when you lose, then you obviously hear that as well.
If you're an OpTic fan, you've got to be rejoicing.
And obviously, we have a really vocal fan base. They just obviously voice their opinions a lot, especially on social media and stuff. But I just try to tune it out, especially if it's negative. I just really just tune it out.
I think we're all really resilient when it comes to that, and we don't let that get to us at all. But I wouldn't say that's the biggest thing. I think the biggest thing is that everyone is out to get us. We're the biggest team in the CDL, not the winningest, but the biggest team, and everyone wants to beat us. There's like a bounty on our heads at all times. I wouldn't say I'm living in the shadow of a previous dynasty. I just think that nowadays the league is a lot harder than it was back in the day.
That dynasty was just a completely different team, completely different game, so.
I'm not discrediting them all. They are the best dynasty in history, but back then, I mean, there was 6 to 8 teams that were good. Now there's 12 teams that are really good in the league, and you can lose to anyone. So you have to be on your A games at all time, and it just makes it that much harder to win nowadays, so it's gonna feel that much rewarding when we do.
There it is, Envoy with all 4.
I wanna go down as one of the smartest winning players in history. I mean, I'm a long ways away from that, and I have still a lot to prove, which I plan on doing, but I don't think anyone will ever take me serious saying that I'm the smartest player if I don't win championships. So that's definitely goal number 1, is to win a bunch of championships.
An Envoy is on an absolute rampage.
Obviously, I want to win a championship with OpTic. That's my main goal, but I just want to be remembered as someone that just wanted to win.
Bruce, Big Bruce, the biggest of Bruce's.
Got on every day, just wanted to improve with his team and just really have a good time also doing this. I mean, we're playing video games, so just want to have some fun with it too.
The shots are there, and Dashy lightning strikes twice.
And otherwise, I mean, just keep proving that I'm a strong voice in the community. I'm a strong leader within a team. We're just here to prove our game and that we know what it takes to win.
The form of OpTic just keeps on rising.